The Fox Who Stole the Egg and the Eagle's Gift. Once upon a time, in a distant valley where the gentle wind softly brushed the branches, there was a small and peaceful farm at the edge of a forest. On this farm lived a patient and loving hen. For days, she had been sitting faithfully on her egg, guarding it as it was about to hatch, and waiting eagerly for the moment when her tiny chick would come into the world. Even at night, she would spread her wings over the egg, shielding it from the chill of the breeze and the silent shadows wandering around. She loved her egg dearly. Her heart would beat fast, as if she could hear the little chick breathing inside. Then one night, from deep within the forest, a cunning fox came sneaking, his eyes glinting under the moonlight. Hungry and sly, the fox crept silently toward the coop while the hen was sleeping. Among the dancing shadows, he spotted the egg. Without a moment's hesitation, he stretched out his long, slender snout, grabbed the egg, and ran off into the darkness of the forest. As the fox's paws rustled the dry leaves, the hen heard a faint noise. She opened her eyes and looked around, but it was too late. Her nest was empty. When the sun rose that morning and the hen couldn't find her egg, her heart sank into deep sorrow. She lowered her head, and her wings dropped weakly by her sides. Inside, she felt an emptiness as vast as the sky. "I couldn't protect it," she whispered to herself. But high above the forest, soaring in wide circles, a majestic and powerful eagle had seen everything. While the fox was carrying the egg, he stumbled for a moment, and the egg slipped from his jaws, falling into the bushes. The eagle immediately swooped down. With his large, sharp talons, he gently picked up the egg. Feeling the love and sadness in the hen's heart, the eagle decided to bring the egg back to her. Gliding through the skies, he approached the coop. The hen still stood there with her head bowed, staring sadly at her empty nest. The eagle laid the egg before her, gently flapped his wings, and silently flew away. When the hen suddenly saw her egg again, she jumped with joy. She spread her wings and embraced the egg, tears of happiness streaming from her eyes. Days passed. The hen once again held the egg close, the one that the eagle had returned to her. And finally, one morning at sunrise, the egg began to crack. A tiny yellow chick peeked out and saw its mother for the very first time. The hen and her chick began living peacefully on the farm. Up in the sky, the eagle kept watching them silently, like a quiet, watchful friend. And the fox? He learned that stealing an egg was not as easy as it seemed, and that every cunning act can lead to regret in the end. And so the story came to an end. The hen, her chick, and their friend the eagle lived happily ever after. At night, the wind that whispers through the forest still tells this tale. A heart protected by love is never truly lost. Good night.